We're here with Jeromy Miles of UMass. Jeromy, you are on the preseason list for the Buchanan Award and the high expectations coming into this season. Talk about being a part of that list and what some of your goals are for this season.
Well, being a part of the list is definitely a great accomplishment. It just lets me recognize that people actually recognize me out in the world. You know, people actually view me as a top flight player. So I mean, I feel good. But at the same time, it's a preseason award right now, and I know I have a lot more work to do, a lot more progress to make as the year goes along.
Now, you're one of the leading tacklers in the CAA from the defensive back position. Is hitting people? Is that something you enjoy as a defensive back, or you get more thrill out of the interceptions, that kind of thing?
I mean, I think I get a thrill out of both, you know. But I definitely love hitting. I feel like that's definitely one of my strong points, tackling, you know, making short tackles. But at the same time, I love interceptions. Like no better thrill than interception, especially if you score on defense, you know. Yeah.
Talk about some of the goals for the UMass defense this season.
Our first goal is just to come together and be a team, you know, be a unit. And then after that, you know, we want to win our first game at Kansas State. Then we want to take it one game at a time, and, you know, pretty much let all the awards and everything take care of itself. But, you know, we want to focus on being a team. That's our biggest emphasis.
Now, before you transferred to UMass, you started your career at Navy and got a chance to be a starter there playing against Notre Dame. Talk about maybe what that was like playing at that level and what the differences is from playing at the level with Navy and playing in the CAA.
It was great playing at Navy. You know, I take a lot of memorable experiences from there. You know, from getting comfortable being on the football field, you know, being a safety, that was like where I first started. So, you know, I took the toughness from the mental toughness there, you know. But, you know, obviously teams like Notre Dame and Boston College, you know, teams like that, elite teams, you know, I guess there's more of a difference between 1AA, but I feel like some of the other teams, I don't really feel there's that much of a difference. I feel like, you know, any team that comes to play hard every day, you know, the talent, like I say, it's one thing to have a lot of talent, but it's one thing to just go hard every single play, you know.
Yeah. Now, this league is considered the toughest at the 1AA level. Talk about the week in and week out, the grind of and the challenge of playing in this league.
It's just, like you said, week in and week out, it's just a dogfight, you know. Everybody wants to make it to the playoffs. Almost every team in the CAA usually has a lot of talent, so, you know, every week you're knocking each other off, bruising each other up, you know. It's one thing to even stay healthy in the CAA, let alone to win every game, you know. So, I mean, the biggest emphasis for most coaches is to stay healthy and just try to grind it out, and it's a grind, you know.
Now, the social media fad is big all over the country right now with Twitter and Facebook. Do you take part in any of that stuff?
I didn't really get into the whole Twitter thing, but I got into Facebook thing. You know, I'm on Facebook a lot, you know. Use it more as a source for, you know, friends and, you know, socializing pretty much. But, you know, the Twitter thing I didn't get into yet, but I think I will eventually, though.
Yeah. Talk about, before I let you go, talk about some of the goals for UMass this season coming into the year.
You know, like I said, first of all, you know, we haven't beat a 1A team in a long time now. So, I mean, obviously our first goal would be to go beat Kansas State and Kansas. You know, that's our first goal. And then, you know, every game after that, we just want to win. But at the same time, we want to dominate every game, you know, and we want to be a team. You know, we could stay a unit. I feel like we got the personnel to do some great things this season.
All right, Jeromy, thanks for taking time with us today.